getting in drinking contests and smoking lots of weed was a thing we did in the suburbs of Milwaukee. Later on in life, I figured out if you're relying on alcohol or any drug, and it's your logical solution for woes and sorrows, and then it's also becomes your good times enhancer, that in that sense, it's essentially taking on the element of being a god. The word pharmakia, alcohol and drugs, is a spell-giving potion. It had a very seductive spell-binding effect. I got to a point where after getting high was the most important thing in my life. I got set up by this guy that I used to get high with. And next thing I knew, a SWAT team came through a door. They put a shotgun to my head and told me to lay down on the ground or they're going to blow my head off.
Wow.
And then when I was in the paddy wagon ride to get put in jail, I thought about that prayer I made. And I thought, yeah, I guess God was done playing.
So then you went the path then of AA, Alcoholics Anonymous. Yeah.
They told me that Christianity was mostly associated with enabling. They said the Bible won't speak to you about your cocaine addiction. They tried to tell me that the Bible really didn't effectively address my alcoholism at all, or my alcohol enslavement. And that bum steer put me on the wrong course for 10 years.
The moment where you were really transformed from darkness into light.
One of the things that got me, there was a speaker on Christian radio, WVCY in Wisconsin, and it was a broadcast by Ed Bulkley. I found him at times a little bit abrasive, but he had this audacity to say that everything you think you know about recovery or addiction is wrong. So I immediately, it was a Josh McDowell thing for me. I went out to prove biblical counseling wrong. And in the process of doing it, I proved it right.
Yeah.
One of those times where I came to lambast it and instead I got converted.
Wow.
With Reigning Grace, addicts and alcoholics are, by the world standards, are unlovely. And I can't deny the fact is I was a very unlovely person. So therefore, I am so grateful for how there was people there to help me and to steer me clear, even after I got bad counsel. So I really want to try to be there and reach out to these people.